I'll sit this right up here. Right here on top of the
I
fridge.
don't see
So
it.
it got glaze and sour cream at least. At least 2 of them.
I like glaze. I never had a sour cream donut. I don't know what that is. What was that guy in here?
I have no idea.
This ain't even on. Do they not use it, or is it just us that use it? Oh, look, I got all these, but I put them strict, y'all. Are we on yet?
Got it. Oh, did you get it? Oh, did you?
Yeah,
I broke it.
Just
Oh,
a little
okay.
cheap one.
Oh, okay.
Just a
Work.
present
Okay.
to fall apart.
That's good. Okay.
What she? Let's go. I can't do it today. I just can't. I'm not gonna do it today.
I was gonna ask what you're not doing, but we're gonna leave that.
You already
leave that
know.
alone.
You already know.
Yeah. I'm gonna get
Good.
that.
Good evening. We're Laugh, Talk, Giggle.
Sure, why not? Why not?
I'm gonna be good this
We
year.
have Kelly Michelle, and we have a return guest, Johnny Mosley. Our guest for tonight was unable to attend, and Johnny so graciously said, hey, I'll come on and be on the show. So what we decided to do was kind of revamp everything. So we're going to pick up where we left off last week. We were talking about relationships and different things. They were talking about where you meet people, stuff like that. So I went online to Psychology Today, and I printed off some questions that they had on about relationships.
And feel free to call in.
Was it 355-65?
313
355
5
6051 or
6051.
Don't listen to me, because I'm going to give y'all the wrong numbers. So, it is hot as fuck up in here. You know, okay, he got on this hat because he's trying to represent the Lions.
Hey.
They finally won. What's that, one in
Well, 3 games,
98?
right? 3 games, right?
1 in 98.
So,
hey.
so what was the score? I didn't see the game.
Oh, it was like 37-31 or something like that. 30,
So they
33.
barely pulled it off, Johnny.
Yeah, they pulled it off though. It was like I think
don't even
somewhere.
know who plays for the Lions anymore.
Oh
Yes,
you
since
know.
all of the other ones are gone.
They played Green Bay. Green Bay, a pretty
The
good
one that was
team.
represented yesterday, what's his name?
Who
The
that?
one with them ugly braids. That was just like a 5-year-old did his hair.
Oh.
It was one here, one
I think I
there,
know
one
you
there.
know.
I was just like, oh,
Right.
okay.
Okay.
Hey.
I'm trying to cut this fan on before I pay.
Yeah, you know what it is? It's the lights.
Oh,
The lights
the
are
lights. They
really-
got the
that's what
heat
it
on them.
is. It's
Okay.
those- Yes, it's the lights. Because they real bright.
Oh,
They,
okay.
Yep, it's the lights.
Okay. All right.
It's the fan on over here. It's the lights. Because last week it was like that.
Okay,
It's the lights. Mm-hmm. Can't you feel it?
Yeah, I can feel them.
Mm-hmm. It's the lights.
It's hot.
All right.
You like my jacket? I bought this for myself for Christmas.
From where?
You know I'm an online girl. Boston proper.
Okay, move it
Y'all
on.
know I love Boston proper. So.
Hello.
Okay. All right. So I think that I shouldn't ask and answer any questions, and I should just be the moderator.
All right.
No.
Johnny said, "All right."
All right. Hey.
It's like Johnny's show. Johnny a guest.
Right. You know,
Right.
whatever you guys want to do is
This
all right
two
with
times.
me.
What's this? 2 times? You come on here one more time, you gonna be a co-host.
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
He ain't bring no snacks.
He bought donuts.
He bought a dozen.
About half a
And let-
dozen.
who
About
does-
half a dozen.
You let them
Wait a
have
minute,
something
wait a
for
minute.
us?
He bought a dozen and left us 2.
It's only
No,
2 in
it's
there.
5 in there. Only ate one.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
about half of them.
Half a dozen, right?
Look,
Yeah,
look,
see?
look. You didn't
See?
let them eat before
Right,
us.
you let them eat our donuts, Johnny.
Lord knows with this fat right,
Right,
here,
don't
I don't
need
need
a
another
donut.
donut.
Huh?
Look at
Right,
this.
I don't
Look, can this get any fucking thicker? Look at this. Look, and it can
Right.
dance.
Oh,
Look
okay.
at it. It's on both sides. It's like a belt. I have a belt. It's a built-in belt.
Built-in belt.
I should be ashamed. Wouldn't you think I'd be embarrassed and ashamed? I'm just sitting here like, oh, it's
Right,
a built-in belt. Who cares? Do you got one over there?
Yeah, I got one. So I got a little built-in.
Oh, he
We all got one.
You know what I'm saying? I got a little built-in. Got to work on it, you know.
And look, see?
Work on it for the new year,
You
you
got
know.
bosoms to cover your belt.
No, I don't.
See, my belt. Look,
No.
and then I got the nerve to be wearing everything.
And I just got mine. Mine don't come out the front. It's the sides.
Well, I was actually getting rid of this.
It's right here.
Oh,
It's
right,
not
right,
here.
right, right.
Mine here.
It was
Okay.
mine coming all around now.
Yeah, mine's on the
Yeah,
side.
Yeah, I'll do
Last year, I'm like,
do a
okay, you
little
on the
few
side.
little, you know, work
Doing
on
the
them
little
abs a
side,
little
but
bit.
it's not,
I'm
that's the
start wearing
side.
the belt.
Right,
I'm start
right,
wearing one of
No,
them.
I'm just,
What's them
I'm motivated.
I'm
I've been
motivated.
working out.
Have you? I have
Hell
not.
yeah.
I've been
Okay, that's
working
good.
out. A
I got
spoon to my
to.
mouth. I have in the last month. I think I
Got
probably picked
to.
up 5 pounds in this month.
Okay,
I've been
okay,
eating.
yeah,
Been
you
in
know,
that
with the
house,
Christmas
it's
holiday
cold
and
and
Thanksgiving, you know,
Thanksgiving,
Christmas, yeah,
yeah.
we done probably picked up, we
No,
done probably.
snacks. You know I snack a lot.
She eat every 15 minutes. I'd be like, what are you eating?
Every 15
now?
minutes?
Chips.
Okay.
Pretzels.
Okay.
Lamb chops.
Lamb chop, yeah.
Love
She
lamb
been talking about lamb chop lately a lot, I'm like all month.
She eat 8.
Lamb
You
chop.
know how many I eat at
She
one
eat
time?
8 at one time. Who do that?
8 lamb chops at one time?
I swear
Really?
to God, 8.
Wow, okay.
I eat meat like a man.
Because lamb chop's not really huge, right?
Right, so 8 is no big deal.
Who eat?
Yes, I can eat 8 lamb chops in one sitting. I ain't even gonna lie. And I do it like 2-3 times a week. I love it.
Okay.
It's hot in here. I can't breathe.
Get you some water.
I didn't even bring. Here, so I'm gonna let y'all. Ooh, I don't like that.
Okay.
So you see, I put them on the other side so y'all
the
can
table's
see
so
them.
dirty.
What is this?
Hypnotic
What is that?
liquor.
Is it?
Is
Okay.
it?
I didn't heard of that.
It's green.
Yep,
Okay.
it's supposed to be turquoise blue.
Can we?
Oh.
It's cognac in it.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
never heard of that.
I can't even open it.
It's a corkscrew in it. Yeah.
Yes, corkscrew in it. Oh,
It's
you almost got
hypnotic.
it?
You know, that's to be the drink back in the day.
Oh,
It
really?
smell like
Yeah.
Kool-Aid.
Okay.
It is, but it's
I
cognac.
never heard of it.
You never heard of
You,
it?
No.
look on the bottle of it. It's cognac.
I never heard of that.
You never heard of it?
I think they
Never
want us
had
to
it.
try
You know,
That was
since
the
they got it
drink
over here.
back in the day
Oh,
at the
okay.
club.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Y'all know I don't drink, but
Oh,
I can take a
man.
little sip.
I never heard. Now it's called what?
Hypnotic.
Kicknaughty. I ain't never heard of Kicknaughty.
Hypnotic.
Okay, you try
Hypnotic.
it. It look like Kool-Aid. Is
We're
this
gonna
what it's supposed to look?
Gonna hypnotize?
This might be something wrong with it.
No, it's blue.
Taste it.
It's cognac.
You here, Kelly? You taste it.
I've had it before. It's kind of
Okay.
sweet.
Okay.
I don't
like
like that.
Okay.
It's
You don't like that?
It's cognac.
Okay.
it's kind of bitter. Oh, I hope they can get that out. I don't know whose that is. Thank y'all for the sample.
Okay, what do
Right,
I'm gonna
right.
drink it so I don't.
Okay. All right.
Oh God, that's nasty. Oh, it tastes like a nasty Kool-Aid,
Yeah.
Okay.
and it's burning. Did it burn you?
It's got liquor in it.
It's not. It's not horrible. Horrible.
Right.
I mean, it's not so bad that you be like, oh my God, but it's
different. Huh?
it's definitely
kinda
something that you don't drink. I think
Right,
you just
right.
do a shot with it.
No, you actually
You have to drink that.
they add something to it, but
It tastes
they
like
used to,
vodka.
but back in the day.
It's not sweet to you.
It's got a little sweet
It's
to
sweet.
it. You
It's
can
sweet.
take
And
you
you know,
take a little
I
alcohol in
like
it too.
sweet, but I think it's too sweet.
Yeah, it's sweet. Because
Yeah.
everybody back in the day, they gotta get some of that blue drink.
Oh,
Oh, that blue drink.
I thought it was Kool-Aid when I looked over
I
there.
guess I
I've
don't
never
drink like
seen
that
it.
anyway. So
I got to figure out why this is not on. Is this not on? I don't know.
okay, seen the little lights come on the
Did you
window.
see some lights come on?
She gotta look at her little bitty glass.
Oh, there we go. Thank you, Jesus.
What happened?
Hallelujah. Praise you, Jesus. Okay, Johnny. Pick 3 cards. Keep them. Okay, I'm making this up as we go.
Okay.
3 cards, face down, so you don't be showing everybody. And then
Right.
Kelly gonna pick 3 cards, and I'm gonna moderate.
No, you're not. You gonna pick 3 too.
And
No,
I'm
as a matter of fact, I'm
oh
gonna
look, they got all kinds. They got
Okay.
Jack Daniels, Tennessee.
Jack Daniels.
whiskey.
Johnny. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna pick. Look at your 3.
I think y'all cheating.
I heard 3
Because
over
I'm
there.
hungry and I ain't ate, and Johnny won't take me out to dinner. I offered.
Oh man.
Do me wrong.
Oh man.
Thank you for the donuts.
Oh yeah. No problem. All right.
There's your 3
Relationship topics,
Oh
huh?
no, you can't just pick my cards. Y'all cheated. Y'all cheated.
I swear we did. I didn't look at. You can look back. I swear to God, I didn't look at him. Did
No,
I?
no,
I
she
swear
didn't
to
look at
God,
him, no,
I
she
would
didn't
never
look
do
at
that.
She didn't look at him.
You know
All
me.
right, Johnny, read one of your questions.
All right, that's right. We got
Oh, you got good ones?
No, it's just the question I can't remember.
All right. You ladies ready for this one?
Well, depends. Okay, go ahead.
Do you think a couple's finances should be together
No.
or separate? Now, a couple. Now you
You talking about marriage?
You
right?
talking about? Let's take it there. Let's do marriage. Huh? You know, of
You
course
gonna do
not.
marriage?
Let's do
Okay,
let's do a married relationship. Married couple.
Okay.
I don't like these.
Cause you know, of course not. I don't think you know.
I didn't get to pick them. I don't think it's fair.
You know, girlfriend
I'm
and
just gonna take the
boyfriend
first three
kind
off
of
top.
relationship. I don't think they
The
should
next
be.
question you pick and you're like put it back and pull it. She cheating over here.
What happened?
Somebody she like her question,
Okay,
so she
so
gonna
you
put it back in there.
if you're married, okay, I'm gonna just say this. When I was married, and we had shared a joint bank account, and I used to work for the bank at the time. My account stayed overdrawn. I call it my account because it was opened in my name at the bank, and it was always overdrawn because of him. So after like a year or two, I was like, I can't do this because you're messing my reputation up at my job. You know, they didn't close our accounts right away and stuff like that.
Right.
So I'm gonna say no.
Okay. So you don't think you don't
based on the two people.
you don't think it should be together? It should be separate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Only based on the two people. If you find somebody who's responsible, but then why do they need to be together? I'm kind of confused on that too.
Well, I think as a married couple, each person should have their own account, and there should be one account.
They
One
share
account
together.
one account that they do share for bills.
Okay.
So who put the money in that one? Both of them?
Yep. That every month there
Unless
should
he
be
make more.
there-
and
no,
he
no,
put
no.
everything he make more over.
Excuse me. I just think a certain every month, whatever, a certain amount of money should put in. Whether the man want to pay 50, 60, or 70%, the woman pay 30, whatever. Both put money in that account and pay bills.
Okay.
But-
And it should be solely for like bills, not for
So,
trips
Okay, I was
or
about to
things
ask,
like that. No.
like purchases, because like if you come and if I'm putting money in there, and then he done went and bought something like a new car or something that I
No, you should get that understanding. This is what this is for.
Okay.
And I think also too, both names should be on the count. And maybe if you had that other,
so they both signed.
maybe if you had that other person that's not so good, then that way you can't get no money out the account with both signatures on there.
How about that ATM card?
Right. Well, I don't know what to tell you.
right.
That's my only concern because I live with somebody who was not really
Because
financially.
everybody not good at money.
Okay, right.
Everybody not good.
Okay.
And they'll you'll find out.
Right.
That's just my philosophy.
What you
on
think?
it.
Let's think separate.
Both everything? So I can't get none of your money.
Can I get that 18?
But you know what? But the bill thing does sound good. You know, having
Yeah.
one joint account, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, you can put in
Who gonna
maybe.
pay the bills? Whoever pay them most.
I guess.
I mean,
you know what?
the most reliable
You know,
person.
because my money just comes straight out. I don't pay my bills.
Oh,
They
right.
take it straight out my account.
Right.
See,
But
and
I never see
I'm
it.
hands on.
Yeah,
I'm
you know
hands
what?
on.
Yeah.
I don't
I
even
have
care.
to. I have to
I don't see
see
my bills until after they
Yeah,
pay.
I
and I'm
have to
like,
see.
what?
Right.
as I
You
go.
know, you
Yeah, I
married
have to,
couple, you
'cause I
doing
have to
things
keep-
together.
Yeah, that's just
You
me
know.
though,
Okay.
and I got issues because it took me forever. And people laugh at me to get direct deposit. I swear to God, I had to see that check.
Really?
Right.
Yes.
No, I,
And it was-
Okay.
I did. I
Yeah.
have to see. I'm
Yeah, I know
visual.
I know that. Yeah,
And
when it was first happening,
it
people.
just took me forever.
Yeah.
I mean, if
Yeah.
I went on vacation, I'd be like, "Can you pick up my check and bring it to me?"
Mhm.
I mean, it was crazy. It took me forever
Yeah.
to get that direct deposit. I just like I
don't
got it.
pay
I gotta
any
look.
bills.
I gotta look at it. Gotta see what's going in my 401k. Gotta see my
Right.
taxes. I gotta see this to see that.
Never seen
So
my pay
I
stub.
struggled with getting that direct deposit. I did.
So you look at your pay stub every week now?
I do.
I was just thinking I've never seen my pay stub.
Yeah, I have to.
When I bought my house, I had to go online and print up because they asked me for pay stubs. I was like, I never seen your pay
right,
stub.
right.
They asked me how much I made. I was like, I don't know.
Right.
if I
Because you
have
don't
to
get
do
them.
that.
Right. We get them. Yeah, we don't get a pay
Because I have to
stub either.
see if
I mean, you can look it up online,
Yeah.
of course, but right. Yeah.
That was the first time, and I have not looked up. And I bought my house 3 years this year. I've not seen the pay stub since.
okay, your question.
No, because you didn't ask a question.
Huh?
That was his question.
I know. So you next. You got three. You got. It's time for you
But
to.
you didn't ask one. What was
You
your
didn't
question?
either.
But it's going in the
No,
clockwise.
no, we're not about to do that today. No, we is not about to take. No.
I asked a question.
You just a bossy. No.
Okay.
Well,
Let's see which one's it.
Oh, you don't like them either, huh? You keep it them.
Gotta ask one. Gotta ask.
okay, says what did you want to be when you grew up? You already know what I wanted to be, so
What you wanted to be when you grew
an assassin,
up?
a hired killer.
Oh.
I honestly thought I would be really good at it because my emotions are easily detached. So yeah.
Okay.
Then if I
Really?
wasn't an assassin, I wanted to
Like,
hire
how do
killer.
you
I
get
know.
that as a
I
kid?
know.
You know,
I was a little kid, literally.
Like you like
little
watch
kid.
some kind of TV show, you know, like
I
most
don't
people,
know.
most kids they watch. They want to be
That's what
Batman. They want to be
I know.
Robin. They want to be Superman. They
I
want to be
never-
Spider-Man. You know,
Johnny.
some of them little cartoons they watch,
Johnny.
right? When they kids, when they
You're
kids,
right.
right? Yeah, saying.
No, I think all the way up until I was like, shit, about 13 or 14. Then I
You know, you
decided I
ask a
wanted to
kid,
be an
depending on that what
attorney.
age you asking somebody that question. Now you ask a kid.
I was a
that,
little kid,
you know what I'm
like
saying?
9 or
They
10.
don't-
I was like, I want to be an assassin. They was like, do you know what that is? I was like, yeah. I
You
just
know.
always,
Well, see, growing up, I wanted to be many things.
really?
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to be an attorney.
First, I
and
wanted to be a
archaeologist.
nurse. I wanted
Okay.
to be a lawyer.
Okay.
I wanted to be a police officer.
Right, them are the common
I wanted to be in the
ones,
FBI.
right?
I
That's
wanted
what
to
we
be
know,
a
right?
singer. I wanted to be an actress.
Right.
Yeah.
I wanted to be an FBI agent.
Mhm, I
Yeah, you
did.
know, as
I
kids,
like
that's what we know, right?
looking at criminal stuff like
Right,
deaths
right.
and
See,
studying
you could
stuff
be
like
an
that.
assassin.
Right.
No, I'm not a killer.
See, FBI agents are assassins. I'd have been
Until I found out later on about the FBI,
Right.
because I kind of thought maybe one day I'd disappear.
Right.
So I changed my
As
name
a
about
kid,
the
you don't know
FBI.
you don't know a whole lot about different types of careers.
no,
That's
we didn't
basically
say
what
it.
you
Well,
you know
I don't know. Yeah.
what you see on TV. You know what you talk about at school. You know, you talk about police officers, teachers, lawyers, doctors.
Yeah.
This,
I wanted to be a truck driver one time. 'Cause
A
my
truck
grandfather,
driver.
my grandfather used to drive a Coca-Cola truck, and I remember he used to come down to the house, and every once in a while to get something, he used to drive this 18-wheeler. He used to come down.
So you just,
He
you
I was
was
like,
driving
oh
off
yeah,
cases.
I
So
want to
so
drive.
you just saw
I want to
yourself,
drive
I'm
that,
getting
right?
it.
That big old truck, that 18-wheeler. I was most
You
definitely.
say, I'm going to get it.
Right,
Grandma
right.
was
Never
dropping
became
off
an
the big
18-wheeler
cases of
driver,
pop.
but
Right.
I'm just saying.
right.
Y'all had pop all the time, didn't
All
you?
the time.
Get y'all-
All the time. Coca-Cola we had, pop all the time. We had all yellow, Mellow Yellow, Mr. Pibb. Y'all
Mr.
remember
who?
Mr.
Mr.
Pibb?
Pibb.
Mr. Pibb used to be a Coke product.
PIP.
P.I.
I never heard of that.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Never.
Mhm. You know, they used to have that one called Tab also.
TAB.
right,
With the,
yeah.
it was the pink.
Right,
it was
right.
a pink
Okay, I don't want
thing
to talk
of-
about pop no more.
Right.
She don't know nothing.
I
Yeah,
don't know
yeah.
none
I
of
wanted to
shit.
be an 18-wheeler
She
driver.
never even heard of
because,
Town Club.
Right, I seen that big old truck come down.
I don't drink
Oh
all
yeah,
that.
I can do that.
I love Pepsi though.
Right.
I could be a Pepsi spokeswoman if I drank it.
Yeah.
I only get it when it's free.
I used to draw them too. 18-wheeler. I was
You
there.
draw 'em.
I
You really
I
wanted
really
to-
wanted to be one. I
Like,
started
I'm
liking.
gonna be
Before
a
I had
truck
this
driver.
period where I wanted to.
I'm not driving, but I'm going to drive one.
Right.
Okay, after that, what was the job too?
You know, my second job, I don't know. I think by the time I got into high school, close to it, I knew I was going to do something IT, technical, computers, and all that type of stuff. Because I was really kind of getting into, you know.
Okay. Well, I'm going to ask.
What's your question?
And I don't even remember. Stop looking over here, John.
Because you know we both
Bring
want to
over here,
see.
Looking at your
Gee,
cards.
We want to
Look.
see.
What you?
Who was the first person you kissed? I can't even
Ooh.
tell you.
Really?
Mm-mm.
First person I kissed my as far as
A female.
relationship?
Yeah, not
Not your-
yeah.
Well, you know, it don't say.
I already
It
know
don't
what mine
specify.
was.
Okay. Well, for me, I'm going to say, who was the first guy that I ever kissed? I can't tell you. I don't
Mine
know.
was my husband.
I guess it wasn't memorable. Or, I don't know. It's so many.
I
Can't
kissed
remember.
that many.
Wow, the first person I
Look,
dated.
he reminiscing now.
You gotta think
you
now.
know, you growing up as a
Yeah.
teenager until you have
I'm not
I have
20 anymore. You know, I'm a
boyfriends.
little older than that. So
You know.
let me me see. You gotta think. So you gotta think way back.
I'm not gonna even try that.
How far are we going back? Talking about.
To the
I mean,
first
you see the
person.
first person.
What's that in?
So yeah,
High
I couldn't.
school, middle school.
The first young lady. And that's what I'm
Do
saying.
you remember?
school.
Do you remember how old you were?
Didn't I
can
just
tell
tell
you.
you? I can't
I know
remember.
exactly
Okay,
mine.
I couldn't even
I
tell
was
you.
17.
17.
Mhm.
Okay.
I couldn't even tell you.
You couldn't tell you that.
Mm-mm. No. Because I was a kid. You know, a
Like a little kid?
teenager.
Gotta be
I was a
high
teenager.
School.
I was
High
17.
school. High school.
But you only been with one person.
Well, excuse me, don't tell the world.
You already done told everybody you've been married
Right.
forever, so they already know. But I'm just saying, I can't remember, you know. But that's that ain't a bad thing.
absolutely.
You know,
Right.
like me right now. I don't know.
Right.
Moving on, next
Right.
question, because he ain't said either.
Right.
So whole deal.
I gotta go back
He's
and
a
try to
whole
think.
deal over here.
Was it in middle
He's a
school?
whole- At least you and I. Look at it. He's still thinking.
Middle
He's
school.
marinating
I
on
looked
it.
at I said, I am not even going to try to remember because I
I can't remember
know.
first person. I think it was before
Damn.
high school.
He
I think it
said-
had to be in middle school.
Okay, well, you think on
Yeah,
it. We
we
go
moving on. Moving on.
Mm.
Your question next. 'Cause
My
mine
question
is not
next?
Good. I can shoot
Wait,
the
but he-
G's back.
Let's go bother him all night.
Okay, but these are the ones we asked. Is that the one you
Okay.
asked?
All right. My turn.
Yeah.
How do you most typically express your love for someone?
Again, so like all these questions, they came off the Psychology Today, you know, the magazine and everything. So these were all about
Right.
relationships,
Relationship.
either in
Right.
a couple or marriage type
Right.
thing, I guess.
Okay.
So, because I went on there and just said relationship questions, and that's what came up.
Right. Okay.
So, this I would assume again, we're
Right.
talking relationship versus family, friends, and stuff.
Right.
like that.
Right.
Okay, so answer the question.
Express my love for someone. I'll probably, you know, I'm a type of person. I'm gonna definitely flowers. You know,
Damn, I guess there's no love there.
Mm.
We'll let you think on that
I'll
one.
think on this
Just flowers. Okay, so the question is, how do you show your love for
Right.
someone that?
I guess somebody would.
And you show your love by talking to them, letting them know how you feel. It's so many ways. Taking them out to dinner,
right.
doing little special things for them. You know, call them out through the day. Say, hey, I was just thinking about you. Planning trips, things of nature like that. Which making sure you know their birthday and stuff like that. That's all expression of love. I would think.
Okay.
Right.
You know,
Y'all looking at me.
giving me money, you know,
You
paying
said
my
giving me
bills
money.
and stuff. You know, I love that,
Right.
you know.
Right.
And
Absolutely.
I agree. I think it's
Right.
your love language.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think that's the most important thing is to
Right.
identify that person's love language versus what I like. Because I'm more of a shower type person.
Because
Yeah,
a lot of
yeah,
people tend
yeah.
to
Do what they want.
tend to
Right.
say
Somebody else.
that
Right.
say you don't always have to tell a person I love you. You
Right.
can you can tell that person love you.
About it.
But,
You know,
but,
the thing they
but
do
just
for you.
every little thing. Yeah,
Right.
you know, want to spend time with you, sitting up under you. Just, you know.
Well, the puppy I have loves me. I'm puppy sitting.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
By
you
the
know.
things they do and how they. Right.
Because
Yeah.
he following me around.
Right.
He's my shadow.
Yeah.
Okay, so I agree. I think everybody shows their love differently. So the way I show love is pretty much, I think it's based on the person. You know, I think each person is different. So if you're loving a person who's a materialistic person, then you have to show them love the way they want because they want gifts. And
I disagree with that.
well, some people want to give you have to give. I feel that you have to give people love the way they want it, not the way you want to give it to them. See, you can't give me love the way you want me to have it because it may not be what I want. So if I'm a person, I'm not a big gift. I like gifts.
Let me not get nobody
but-
materialistic because you will not get
because
nothing from
when
me.
you get a person who's
Yeah.
materialistic, think about these
Yeah,
girls
that's
out
that
here.
I make
Think
a
about
think
these
about
women.
like
All
that.
they
Yeah,
want is a
sure.
bag or they want
Right.
shoes.
Right.
To
But
them,
that's not love, but that's not
that's
love,
what they
though.
perceive as love. You can't tell somebody.
No,
love
I'm
is a
not.
feeling,
I'm not telling them, but I'm just
but
saying.
love
for
is a feeling.
But because you're a materialistic person, I don't feel like a person should give you stuff just because you're materialistic.
That's what they want.
But if you materialistic, then get that stuff yourself.
But see, that's
Don't look for that.
Right.
But everybody
But
can't.
for
me-
somebody to express love to them the way they
Yeah,
want
that's
it.
not-
You got to
yeah.
give it to the person the way they
Yeah.
want it.
I
Like,
get
I
it.
need time. I'm not, you can buy me a gift. I'm like,
Right,
okay,
right.
but you just drop this off. You ain't gonna
Oh,
stay.
okay, right,
You ain't.
yeah.
See, I'm a time person, so I need the time. I need to be looking at you.
Yeah, see,
I
that's
need to
how
know.
I
You
am.
see what
Like
I'm
my kids are always asking me like, "What you want for Christmas or what you want for birthday?" And I'm always like, "Hey, let's just go out and get something to eat, go to dinner, let's go to the movie, let's go do this." That's why we had that's why we got the tickets. I ended up getting the tickets to the Lions game yesterday. They starting to know I didn't even go, but they want to go do dinners. They want to get together, hang out.
And
Because I am about time. That's how I tell them I'm about.
But a lot of
You
people
know.
are different. I know people who only want gifts, and if they didn't get a gift or a certain gift, they're like, "Well, he don't really love me. He couldn't love me
Right,
because
right.
he knew I wanted this."
But that's just childish.
But that's the way they are.
I
You
get-
can't
I get-
change
Yeah.
them.
I
Be
get it,
old-ass women
but I
and
get it. But
old-ass men.
to think that nobody loves you because they didn't buy you a gift, that's just crazy.
But think about
Yeah.
I bet you
Yeah,
know
oh, yeah,
somebody
oh,
like
yeah.
that. Because
A
I
lot
can
of
think
people
of
like
two
that.
people I know that's like that. That's all about getting gifts, all about what did you do for them. It's what their love language is receiving and it's in material.
Right.
I'm a time person. I need your time. I need attention. I need you to back the fuck off when I don't want to be bothered. I need respect. Those are the things that I know I need. But then I meet somebody else, like my ex-husband. He was a little bit different. He likes time and stuff, but he likes to have gifts too, but not at the extreme level. He was a more person, but he liked freedom to do what he wanted to do. So if I encroached on his personal, like we had a rule in my house when he got off work, he got an hour every day. So if he got home at 6 o'clock, nobody, including the kids, could bother him until 7 o'clock. So he had his meditation, relax, rewind, wind down time. And when he came in, his rule was he could hug nobody before he hugged me. Because he always wanted the boys to know that their place was second to me. So when I came in, if they were there before me, and he'd be like, "Hey, how y'all doing?" And he's like 5 of them, but he wouldn't hug them. He would be like, "Nope, where's she at?" And I hugged her first. Then he would hug me, and then if they wouldn't hug, I mean, we talking little kids, 2 and 3. He did not care. It was always she was first. But so, and I always say I grew up in that because I was so young when I got married. So that's how I grew. So for me, that's love because that's the way I was treated, and that's what I learned. I learned to be the first priority. So if I'm I can't be a side chick because I'd be like, huh? I'm not used to that being second. I'm used to always being first above my children. So I'm like, I don't care about the kids because he'd be like, "Did you eat?" "Nope, I didn't eat yet." "Well, let's see what you go." It was always that. So for me, that's my reception of love. And then that's why I say you have to give people what they want. So with him, I learned what he wanted, how he wanted it, and I learned to love him the way he wanted to be loved. Then when we got divorced and I had my second person that was my little boyfriend, totally different people. He liked gifts. Everywhere I go to the store, bring me something back. Huh? I mean, every store, corner store, don't matter. He always wanted something back because he felt as long as he was getting something, you must love him because you're investing time and money.
And I guess that goes back to getting to know a person, if that person is compatible before you, and if you want to deal with that type of behavior.
If I'd have figured that out
You
early,
know.
I would have never dated him. Never.
Yes. Okay. Who's next?
I got one card. We got 2 cards left, so I guess
It's
you must
you.
be next.
Is it me?
All right,
Yes.
all right.
See how she told me.
Trying to skip her.
She got 2 too.
No.
Oh, the little beat.
B.
Oh, can't beat me today.
B is my buzz.
Can't buzz me today.
I think I know.
Okay, so
Maybe I
the
left it.
question.
Okay.
What else can we eat over here?
Oh Lord. Okay, this I'm gonna say this one for last.
That's
That's a good one.
a good one.
Yes,
And
Okay,
I just,
okay.
I wish people could call in. I would like to hear their views on that. When does
Just give the right number.
when does a relationship become exclusive?
When you have that conversation.
Yeah,
Yes, I agree.
You know, 'cause a lot of people assume without having a conversation.
So when do you feel that you should have that discussion?
That's the individual. Cause some I believe it's gonna be different in every relationship. She may or he may wants to become exclusive
know what I'm saying? When do you think, like, in dating, like, I know just meeting someone, getting to know them, say you've been dating maybe a month now.
Okay.
So
That's
I
too
think,
soon.
so I don't think
For
so.
some people, maybe for some.
I
I
think-
think it's gonna be the individual.
I think a month is good enough for you to know where you really want to go with this person. So to me, if I've been with this person
Okay.
for a month and I kind of feel like this person is not good for me for a partner, I'm not going to even bring the discussion up.
Right, but you guys may still stay friends.
We may
right,
stay
right.
friends and
are
still
gonna do
date.
Right.
You know, but for me,
Right.
I'm not going to even bring it up.
Oh, okay.
I
Never
know
bring it up.
So
I
who's
know I'm
supposed
not.
to bring it up?
If
Who's
nobody never brings it up, then you're just not exclusive. That's just to me.
Right. But you most definitely got to have the conversation. Right.
I'm just saying which
So when
male
I-
or female bring
when-
it up.
You know, either one.
Yeah. Yeah. Either one.
It just because if I'm dating somebody for a couple of months, I need to know where we at, what we doing,
I
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah. Okay.
and I'll ask. I don't have a problem asking.
Right,
I'm
right,
not gonna
right.
wait for a man to decide
Okay.
because
yeah.
I want to know.
Right.
Because if you don't ask, you'll never know.
Right.
That's
Right.
true.
That's true. That's true.
And
yeah,
a man to
that's
sit up there and he'll never say nothing.
true. Okay. Yeah. That's true.
Some women will too.
Yeah. That's true. That's
you
true.
know,
That's
They'll
true.
be
Yeah.
sitting there.
That's me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask her.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
gonna ask her.
asking. Right.
gonna be
Right.
like-
That's true. That's true.
They
That's
gonna
true.
be like, bitch, you asked too many questions.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
So mine aren't very good, but I'm gonna ask this
You
one.
picked her.
I know. They better than them last ones I got picked. This says movies, comedy, action, horror, thrillers, sci-fi dramas. Which ones do you like, and will you sit through the ones you don't like for your partner?
Absolutely. Yes.
Wow. I will not.
I
Okay,
will.
what was the question again?
And I'm just
Yeah, I
the
would.
it starts off movies. It says comedy, action, horror, thrillers, sci-fi drama.
Right.
Which ones do you like? And will you sit through the ones you don't like for your partner?
I would.
Will you watch it?
Yes.
See, I'm a little different.
I'm
Yes.
not gonna
I've
watch
learned
it.
that
I
I
would.
won't. I'll do this. It'll be on,
Mhm.
but I done got I'm just with my phone, and
Right.
And the only reason why is what I figured out is, for me,
Mhm.
there's only two reasons why I watch TV: entertainment and education.
Right.
If it's something I don't like, and I really don't like it,
Maybe on
I
a,
wouldn't
maybe on a
like to
TV show might be different. Let's just say
I would
maybe on a
I'll
TV show be
attempt to.
different.
I'll
I attempt to.
But what
after
about
like 3-4 minutes?
But
I'm
I might
done.
get up 3-4
what about a
times and
movie?
be doing
Would it be
other
different
stuff.
for a movie than a TV show? Would it be different? Like let's say your partner want to go see this movie that they was interested in, but you may not be in those type of movies.
It's the same thing.
It's the same. No,
Well, I think I would do
That would be
better
different.
with a TV show because I know what's going off in half hour.
because a movie, you know, that's only gonna play that one time. You know, it's at the movie.
I go.
You
I know me. I
I
ain't gonna
mean,
have my
I
phone.
try-
In the
I
movies,
try
I won't have my
anything,
phone
you
out.
know.
Right.
I go, but I'm gonna be honest. I probably am not. I'm gonna be real critical. Like normally when I'm watching TV, I'm kind of laughing. Yeah, I'm
Right,
kind of
right, right.
laughing and joking and may have missed some
Well,
things.
we gotta take a little short break. You're watching Last Talk Giggle on WJZZ Cool TV, the coolest station in the world. We streaming live every Monday night at 7 p.m. You can watch us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter live. Please subscribe, share, comment, and like.
Send us to a friend that may have a comment.
Yes. Hello.
Yeah, I go to the
Yeah,
movies,
right.
but
I used to be a movie buff.
Oh,
she
Mhm.
loves movies.
I love
Mhm.
TV.
mhm.
Love it.
But you watch any damn thing.
No, I won't. I don't particularly care for sci-fi too
I
much.
love
Sci-fi,
sci-fi.
okay,
Yeah, I
okay.
don't too much. I don't
You
like
know what? I
sci-fi.
used to be into the horror movies thing.
I
but
love horror
I don't-
movies. Oh my god.
Army
Yeah.
movies.
Right.
Depends.
I can't stand
It
military
depends.
movies.
Because there was one movie that can't remember what this movie was. A lot of actors, and it was really a good movie. Really good movie. I can't think of it right now.
Right.
I don't like.
So it just
military
I can watch a movie about 10 minutes till I'm like
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't.
I can tell you in the first few minutes if I'm
Oh,
watching.
okay.
I'm not about to watch this.
Right.
This is boring.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just not gonna pay attention, and then I get critical. I be like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" I'm gonna just take this to a different level.
Right.
And I remember this particular situation. I'm watching porn with
Oh.
with the guy I was with,
Okay.
And I didn't want to watch it.
Mm-hmm.
When I tell you I had something wrong with everything, I said, so she really gonna do that? You know she faking. Ain't nobody making them kind of noises. I talked so much. He was like, damn, Janice, we ain't got to watch it.
Right.
Talking through the whole damn movie.
I talked all the way through.
I hate these type of people.
I was
like,
ooh. I don't like this. I said, these are not the people I would look at. And I don't like the theme of this. And he was looking at me like, I just thought we'd try something new.
Oh,
well, can we watch what I want to watch?
It's always about me. Me.
Right.
Me don't want to watch this.
Right, yeah.
Me feels that it's not.
He should just turn it up loud.
Right. If he had any sense, he'd have just kept on playing and just ignored me. Eventually, I'd have climbed down and been like, okay, maybe I'll watch it. But, yeah. So I know I'm like that with everything. I kind of, once I get distracted, I'm critical of it. Like, really? This plot is so weak. You know this would never happen in real life.
Not good actors.
Now, I'm the one watching sci-fi with aliens coming out of the sky.
Right, you knowing that's fake.
Believing it. But when it comes to this, I'm like, this wouldn't even happen.
Right.
You know that wouldn't happen.
Right, yeah.
So that's not a good one for me. For me. I will do it. But I'm just going to be honest.
Yeah.
You'd be like, I'd rather not with her. I just don't want to watch it. Yeah. You, on the other hand.
You said you weren't going to do it. You're not going to do it.
And Johnny already said he going to sit and watch through it and everything.
Yeah, if it's something, hey, if she want to go to a movie, she want to see, hey, I'm with it. You know what I'm saying?
He's such a
I'm with
amenable
it.
person. And my ass be like, okay.
No,
because
look, you know what? Because I have,
me.
like my kids, one time we was in this thing where we would always get together and go movies. Half of these movies, we went to a lot of movies, and some of them wasn't really good. I didn't enjoy them, but I got surprised by some couple of movies that did turn out to actually be good that I would never thought it was good. But but just because I wanted to have that, to keep that, keep that bond, that relationship going between us, my kids, we just went to.
Johnny's a pleaser. That's yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Like one of my girlfriends for like 20 years have been asking me to watch. What's that movie with Bette Midler, Beaches? Or
Oh my
like
God!
I've never seen it.
You gotta watch. With Barbara Hershey.
What's it called?
Beaches.
I never heard it. Beaches.
The song "Wind Beneath My Wings" came from.
Oh, okay. No.
So
it's probably what's that, a love movie then, like romance.
I hate romance.
There were two best friends. They were little girls, and they grew up. And one got married, and she told her friend she was dying.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And she had a little girl. And Bette Midler was one that was like an actress, and the little, she wasn't a mom or whatever, but she had to raise the little girl.
Oh, the lady did that? See,
okay,
my girlfriend has never told me that. She's like, you should watch this. I think
that sounds familiar.
It makes
you saw?
I don't know. That sounds familiar.
It makes you cry because the little girl, their attitudes are just totally different. Like the girl, I don't like you, and she, I don't like you either. And the lady she's single. So now she has to change her life to take care of this little girl. And this little girl, lost her mom. It's a hard thing.
Right. Yeah, I kind of remember something like that.
It is such a, it make you cry.
Yeah. It's also play.
It's good. You gotta watch Beaches.
I've never watched it. And when I tell you, every year she was asking me, you come on over my house, we're going to sit and watch it. I was like, no, I'm okay.
Oh, okay.
I've never watched it.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't like sappy movies, so it's real hard for me to watch something like.
Right.
Because she said it's going to make you cry, too. I was like, oh. Because when I go through my emotional stuff, I be crying over the commercials when they sing that song, and they have the little dogs up there, and I be like, oh my God, they did something to the dog. I be sitting there crying.
Right. So you don't want to be getting all mushy on the movie, crying and stuff. Right. I feel you.
Okay. Let's go. We got to wrap these questions up.
Okay. So
what you got, Johnny? What you got?
Okay.
I think I should pick another one.
No.
Which could you give up? Kiss. Which could you give up? Kiss or hug? So which one I give up? The kiss or the hug?
Forever?
I just said which could you give up? Kiss or hug?
For me, it'd be a hug.
Everybody can't kiss.
If it was a man, because I kiss her.
I mean, because to me, the kissing.
He can't. Mine can kiss. This is my question.
Oh.
The kiss. See, but the hugging kind of go along with the kissing. It's like if you kissing good, you naturally want to hug. Right, so I'd rather have a hug. Then if I had to give up one or the other, I give up the kiss.
But what if somebody hug like this?
So you would have to have somebody that either was a really good hugger or a really good kisser, or maybe both. And you have to decide. You know that if you this person who whatever you give up. So if I give up kissing, I know I'm gonna get really good hugs. I give up hugging, I know I get really good kisses. Everybody can't kiss. They really can't.
Everybody can't hug.
But you can always get away with a bad hug more so than you can get away with a bad kiss, right?
No.
Well, you know, because the breath smelling and stuff. And then you slobbing and stuff. I'm okay. I'm okay with that.
You don't like that sloppy, that's going,
kiss you and have to do like
sloppy going, going out kiss, huh?
I'm good.
I can tell you what to do with that, but it ain't up here.
You just gonna be wanting to just go all in. What? You know what I'm saying? That's kind of like the.
That's a really hard one.
You know.
I really like to kiss because I think I'm a really good kisser.
But not like.
But I like to hug. Because you know when you hug a person, you can smell them. And then you can like lay into them, and you can hug. So you can't hug. You can't kiss in your sleep.
But when you kiss,
but you can hug in the bed.
That's why I say I take the hug over the kiss.
I take the kiss.
You know what I'm saying?
While all in the bed kissing.
You can't be kissing and sleeping.
You
can't hug forever.
When you sleep, you can
hug and cuddle up, body to body, you know.
And when it's cold outside, you can cuddle and hug.
Yes.
Well, I think I would give up kissing.
Right.
Even though I like the hugging because you can smell people.
Yeah. You can smell cuddling is good. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to smell you when I kiss.
Why not? It's my
because it might not smell right.
But
I just
Right.
Okay, Johnny, your question gone.
So you're gonna kiss like this? You're gonna kiss with your hands? You're gonna kiss with your hands behind your back, right? You're gonna kiss with your hands behind your back, like
right?
Nah, I'm a kid. See, when you kiss,
no,
you get both.
Right.
You're kissing and hugging.
No.
Okay.
I can see that.
Got it.
I can see that.
But you're not getting the same kind of hug.
Yes, you are. You're putting all on that back and you getting out. Nah. You're putting your back in it. Your back in it.
Right.
I still think I want to do the hug. Only because I can't kiss in my sleep.
I'm going to kiss because I'm going to give off.
And then you got to wake up in the morning with See, I can wake up in the morning and hug you. I can hug you.
I'm not hugging you in the morning either. That's your
Hey, get that little, get your little bathroom.
No,
Take
care
of you.
No, go brush your teeth.
Right, we go take care of that first.
Right. No, go.
Okay, we moving on. I don't really like this.
What's this one? Come on, gotta come with it, dog. Gotta come with it.
I'm trying to hold them.
No, these is the old ones. We use these.
These the ones we use?
No, these.
I think these.
No.
Okay. These are the ones we have.
Okay, this one says, do you think a partner can be both a best friend and lover?
No.
A best friend? Yeah, of course.
I don't think so.
Best friend and lover.
See, you never hear men say that. Like, you'll meet a woman and she'll be like, this is my best friend. You'll meet a guy, he'll be like, this is my wife. Because most guys don't really think of their wives as best friends.
I
They really
don't know.
The ones I've met.
You know what?
Me and my husband were really good friends.
Yeah, you not.
But I never remember him saying I would never
call. Okay. I would never call my boyfriend or my husband my best friend.
I think it's possible, even though you may not be experiencing that in your relationship. But I believe it's possible.
It's one or the other.
I think it could be possible, but the key here, I think, because I can be blunt in my friendships, and then when I'm in a relationship, I curtail some things. Like I may not like a couple of things, and I won't say anything. I'll be like, well, okay, and let it go. But in my best friend, I'm like, nigga, you got to stop doing, because you more.
So is that good or bad?
It's probably bad for me.
Cause it seems like you more open then. If you like that, you seem like to be more open with your best friend than you are with your own significant other. You think you would want to be more open with your significant,
I can be open with
your
my
husband
other, but
than your friend.
No, because I'm not gonna.
See, best friends take a long time.
I'm not gonna tell my husband everything. That's just me. I don't feel like he should know everything. That's just me. Some things,
I told
some
him
things
everything.
I'm gonna tell, and some things I'm not. I'm not the one. I don't like to. I don't like that.
Okay.
You know,
You don't like that.
sometimes things come back to you the wrong way.
Mm-hmm.
For that reason, that's just me though.
But
Right,
that's true.
right.
And maybe I'm
Right.
wrong.
No,
you
I
know?
don't think so.
No.
Because
You
when
know?
I was married, I told him everything, even about my girlfriends, things
Yeah,
I
so when
probably
it-
should
so when-
not have told
Okay.
And when
him.
you get in
Right.
a
But I
heat of
was
the moment,
thinking he was my friend,
Right.
and I'm like, well, dang.
So he turned it and used them against you.
Yeah,
Most
because
people
then he
do,
was
especially
like,
when
oh,
they
I don't
get
want
mad.
you hanging around with her because she did such and
Ah.
such. Or like if I go somewhere with a certain friend, he'd be like, she kind of on that hoe phase. I don't think you need to be with her. So I was telling him stuff about everything, because I figured this is my friend. I told him from the time I woke up to the time I went to bed, guess what so-and-so did? Guess what this? Guess what that? Da. And I told him everything. And it became a habit over the years. But what I learned as I started maturing and becoming an adult woman was like, he was using it against me. So when I wanted to go I remember I wanted to go to New Orleans with some friends, and we were going to drive down there, and he was like, oh, you're not doing that. And I'm like, but I want to go. He said, she's a hoe. Now, I was like, I thought you liked her. She cool until you want to go with her. And then you can't go
Because of
she's a
stuff
hoe.
you was
And he
always
said the things that he said, even though I trust you not to do anything, it's the people she going to draw around her. And the situation that you put yourself in, because people going to assume because you're hanging with her, you like her. And New Orleans is a drinking place, and you don't drink, and then if you got something, I don't know what's going to happen. He's like, you can't go with her. I said, well, so-and-so going, she's a hoe too. So everybody became a hoe when I wanted to go somewhere, because I had already kind of said some things that I probably should have never said. So then I started learning, you got to cut that tongue.
and I don't even do that as far as dating a man. I don't do that.
Okay.
Because that individual.
So once you start dating him, now he's.
I'm not.
He's not in the
like
best
that.
friend category discussion type person.
Well, to me, I just think certain things you need to just keep to yourself as your friends, because
You do.
they use it against you, and then it could be a bad thing. Yeah.
Right. Because I've lost some friendships.
Because I've known people have came to me and repeated things about their significant other. So when I see them, I don't like them.
That can happen too.
Or you don't like their significant other after that,
No,
right?
because you done
said
said something about me. So I got a bad taste in my mouth about you. Yeah, I don't like you. Just off the riff, I don't like you. You don't even know me. I don't like you. So it's I get it.
Yeah, I think you can be friends. I don't know about best friends, and I'm not saying, and maybe that can change. But I also think best friend relationships take a long time, because best friends, to me, we got to go through some shit. We got to ride or die through some shit, because you can't be my best friend. We ain't got to come up together, but you got to know me enough to know how I'm going to react to something, how I'm going to respond to it. I need to know that when we go somewhere, you ain't going to flip out on me and be like, this bitch done lost something. You know what I'm saying? You got to know. So that's how it takes time to get to be a best friend to me. I know a lot of motherfuckers out here talking about, oh, this is my best friend, and they don't know them.
So,
Like,
let me ask this
you don't
question.
even know them.
Let's say you guys best friends, and then all of a sudden you go from best friends to being in a relationship. Now does it change? Now does it,
See, I that's a line I'm not gonna cross.
Okay, once you become the best friend, then you don't cross that line to the relationship,
I don't
right?
have any men that I can say is my best friend.
Oh, okay.
Because men don't want to be my best friend. They want to be more than that. I've always wanted a man that I can call and talk to, but they end up wanting to talking to me. So
Right.
I've never been in that. I've never been in that predicament. I would have loved to have a best friend as a male.
But it doesn't go. Yeah, I agree that.
So it's kind of
it blurs. And you maybe think you put this person in a friend category,
and
then they like, but I know you about this and that and this, because I'm real open. So, I'm hanging out with you. You in my head just a friend, so I can say things or whatever. And then
now, if you cross the line with them and you decide now you're not friends, y'all become a couple. Now your conversation starts to change, because now you're not as open.
Well, now you
with
stuck.
them.
I think
you see what I'm saying?
Because what I have learned is with my male best friends, I don't share my female shit about my girls. Not his business. I don't care best friend or not, because he ain't sharing shit about his niggas with me. He keeping some stuff to the side. So I've learned not to share. I'm not gonna me and you ain't gonna be best friends. I'll be like, well, Kelly the other day was on the rag and she was cussing motherfuckers out,
Right.
and she.
Right,
We're not
right.
having that
Right.
conversation
Right.
because
Okay.
now you looking at
I
her
see.
in a different light. So what I've learned as a mature woman, when I was
You just
younger,
gotta
I
be
didn't
careful.
know no different.
You just got to be careful.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
just saying.
you
Okay.
gotta do-
Okay.
And the reason for that, because things have bit me back in the ass. You know, like, okay.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay,
so
okay.
it's just
Okay.
okay. So it's on you, Kel. So what you gonna do? I'm gonna
Right,
answer this
right.
question. Okay. Now this is a good one.
Okay. Okay. What we got?
Would you rather, Lady J and Johnny, be known for your intelligence or your good looks?
My intelligence.
Me too.
Intelligence,
Look,
most
And
definitely.
the
Right.
reason
You know.
why
Look,
I don't never
yeah.
want nobody look at me. Oh, she's just pretty. She's pretty.
Right,
I always
right.
want to look at somebody look at me. She's very intelligent.
Right.
Because I think
I mean,
intelligence
'cause-
go a long way.
I'm gonna get older, and I'm not gonna.
I just
Keep
don't
that
But not
want
just
same
that, but you
like,
just always want people to be like, hey, she's smart.
Right,
That's
right.
a smart young man
Right,
right there.
right.
He knows a
Because
lot. He's
intelligence
very
is-
knowledgeable.
Right,
You
right.
always want somebody to say, whether you old,
Right.
young,
Right.
or
Yeah.
whatever,
Yeah. You can be.
you want that's
right.
the number one thing. You always want somebody to say about
Oh
you.
yeah. Right. Right.
She's very intelligent, you know?
But I'm just
me.
cutting off real quick because you said you was gonna come back when Deron Robinson, the expert, the relationship coach, come on.
Right. Right.
That's
Right.
next week.
Okay.
So
He back again.
back again because he gonna come in because Deron is gonna link in. So he's coming in, and then after that we have Jennifer Trinidad. I want to ask her about what we talked about. The what is it called? Infinite
Infinite
Banking.
infinite banking, something like
banking.
that.
I wanna
Okay, but
ask her
before
about
we
that.
go,
Okay. She knows
you
about
watch
that.
a Laptop Giggle on WJZZ Cool TV, the coolest station in the world. We streaming live every Monday night at 7 p.m. You can watch us on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter Live. Please remember to comment, like, subscribe, and share. All right, so
All right.
we got about like 9 more minutes.
9
So,
minutes.
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, so what are you?
I was
what are
reading
you
the
doing?
questions.
Why are you?
Okay, I'm gonna mix them up and I'm gonna let Johnny pull a question and we just gonna all answer.
End it out with a question.
I know I'll be reading. I'll be cheating.
Okay. All right.
That's a long. God darn, I can see that from over here.
When you feel disappointed from your
No,
partner.
Oh, you don't like the way
That
he
do
read
not
that?
say disappoint.
I'm my glasses. Oh, disconnected from your partner. When you feel disconnected from your partner, what do you usually do? I know. What do you usually do to get back together?
Disconnect.
Oh yeah, have a conversation.
Yeah, that's where it got to start.
Find
You know what I'm
out what's
saying?
going on.
Because maybe that person's not feeling disconnected,
Right.
or maybe it's work
Yeah.
related.
That's when
You know
I
when you disconnected.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
I know when I'm disconnected. Because if I disconnect, that's a scary sign.
If you know your,
'Cause that means
if you
I
know,
might
if you
be
know
ready to
your
move
significant
on.
other, you know.
Yeah, if I disconnect, I need to be reeled in real quick because that's like, yeah. 'Cause
Get
she
disconnected
ready to
from your
move
partner.
on.
What do you use? Yeah.
It's got to be a conversation because if you don't pull me in, you'll look up
Right.
and you sit in divorce court.
Because you would think that if you don't feel motivated to have that conversation, then you feel like,
that's an issue.
you're right.
too.
You're not feeling this.
I think the most problem with all couples, marriage people, is that communication. Okay, we got 2 more minutes.
2 minutes, Dougie Fresh. 2 minutes.
Knock, knock. Who's there? Is it Jesus?
Right. So, we got another
You know what? It was something you said I wanted to pick up on, and I think I just forgot because I was being silly.
having that
It
conversation. Right.
was about,
Because if you most people be about ready to check out.
yeah, I done forgot because I had something. As soon as she said it, it just really clicked with me and it made me think. Yeah, we
Okay,
still got,
okay.
1 minute. We got 1 minute.
Well, mine we got 2.
Okay, 7:55.
That was at 7:50, 7:54.
Okay.
Did mine just flip over?
It should have.
We debating on what time, how long we have left to talk.
1 minute.
But
Okay.
yeah, the disconnect is that's not a good thing. It's not.
But you know, I mean, it's good if you can recognize that you have a disconnect, so that you can, if you really want this thing to work, you want to make this relationship, you can start you got to get the ball rolling, get that conversation going.
Or you just like buy me a gift and I'll be like, okay.
Right. Get this connection.
Like, did I get those? I lost my earring.
Right.
You know, that's what my ex-husband used to do. He used to just buy me gifts.
What's the guy that sing that song? Let's just straighten it out.
Yeah.
Let's just
straighten it out. Right. You never heard that? That's a good song. I like that song. That's a good song.
Straighten it out.
Right. No, it's an old song. Way back. I was listening to that song when I was a kid.
So
Yeah.
all you want to do is let me just sit you down and just
Talk it out. Right. Yeah. That's a good song. We got to look that up on YouTube. That's a good song.
That's a good song.
Yeah, I like that song.
Let's straighten it out.
Right.
Yes. Your mom know that song.